What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Kareem, better known as Doc. We're here to touch on a few things. I definitely want to get to the Lakers Blazers series, first round series, first round matchup. I want to break down the game and give you guys my prediction. Um, this series is going to be very important for the Lakers role players, Dwight Howard and Dion Waiters, guys who coming off the bench. This is the series where they need to get more minutes than they usually get. Dwight Howard, I believe, plays around 20 minutes. I think this series he might have to end up playing about 26 minutes a game. It's important because he had to deal with Nurkic. Portland has a lot of bigs, so simple fact they got big. They also got Whiteside coming off the bench. We have Howard and McGee, but McGee kind of lighting the ass for Nurkic. He get kind of like bumped around some. But and I don't really want AD guarding Nurkic. So I think this is serious for Dwight Howard. I think he need to step up, man up, bang with Nurkic. This is where he need to earn his money at, his keep, and his stake with the Lakers right now. And I think he could do it. He's definitely strong enough to keep him off the block some. But he just had to be active. He got to stay focused because a lot of times Dwight, he do a lot of stupid fouls, especially when he's setting picks. He just cannot get into these little ticky-tack fouls, these dumb fouls, and looking crazy, get thrown off out of the game plan. He needs to stay focused, and I think that's big. If I'm Frank Vogel, Howard is a guy that one of the guys I'm really locking in. This going to be a big series for Howard. He got to earn his keep right now because I think we off the bench we need him right now. We need him bad. So maybe if I'm the Lakers, I give him some touches because I noticed when Howard get going a little offensively, he step up a little more defensive. He be more engaged because Howard get lost a lot when he's playing. Like when he's not involved in the offense, he kind of slag off some. So if I'm the Lakers and I'm Frank Vogel, I'm telling the guys, get him some touches. Besides him getting like offensive rebounds on his own. They just need to get him involved. Get him involved early. Let him touch the ball if he missed. Let him post him up, run a play for him. Let him feel involved. When he engaged like that, he definitely play a little better with more spirit and things like that. So we definitely need Howard in this series. And also off the bench is big is Dion Waiters. We need him because if y'all watch that game, if y'all the Brooklyn and Portland game, and you saw how LeVert and many other players just going through that lane easy. Portland do not have no defense. They don't play no defense at all. And this is the time where, because we don't have many guys who could beat the players off the dribble. And Wade is one of the guys we have, so we have to utilize him. If I'm the Lakers, Waiters also need to play about 25 minutes this series, minimum. At least 25 minutes for us, to take care of business in this series. The reason why I said that because it's going to be a high-scoring game. The Lakers' defense is like up and down. I ain't really like their defense in the bubble. So, like they said, you're only good as your last game, even though I got faith in them. But I ain't like what I see in this bubble, especially on the defensive end. So, I'm going by that. And if it's going to be a high-scoring game, we're going to need a lot of firepower. We can't just burn Bron and AD out. And we don't have guys who could get their own shots. I think Kuzma going to step up big. I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable with him. But I think Vogel need Waiters. This is Waiters' series. The lane is wide open for him. Wide, he could score every trip down. He could drop it off if Nurkic or Whiteside come over to help. After he could get to the basket. On Dame, CJ, whoever will guard him, he can get to that basket. So, please, I just hope that he be smart enough, Vogel smart enough, and this is Waiters' series. This is a series where he need to play 25 minutes, not no 15 minutes a game. He need 25 minutes this series. And like I said, we need to kind of level up on the bench offensively. Because offensively, we know we ain't going to get nothing for Caruso. I don't trust Danny Green. His shot is off and off. He's not making his jump shot. And we really don't know from Danny Green. And KCP always been hit or miss. So those the takes right there. And Waiters, he get to the basket. He'll shoot the jumper, but he also get to the basket. Danny Green and KCP, they not going to the basket. So if they're missing their jump shots, that's it. They're not going to get anything from the line. At least Wade has got a chance if he get fouled, he can knock down the free throws. We need that. We need that. Because if you notice Portland, they have like 4 guys any given moment getting you 20. And sometimes Gary Trent get hot. They got, Dame, CJ, Melo, and Nurkic. And sometimes, like I said, Trent get hot. So if you got guys with that fight type firepower, we got Bron, AD, and Kuz, I believe. Wade is the only guy who can get you 20 on our team besides Bron, AD, and Kuzma. So we got to level up with them. We can't mess around. Oh, I don't want to deal with this rotation stuff. Oh, these guys been with me a long time. You going on a pass what Danny Green did, and you have so much faith for him because he has playoff experience, championship experience. If he's not hitting the shot, he's out of there. If he's not locking anyone up, he's out of there. Same with KCP. We cannot deal with no loyalty. Don't, and I hope they don't go with no fan favorite. Okay, that's Alex Caruso. He's a fan favorite. You can't block all that out. If they can't defend these guys or score on that other end, they don't need to be in that game. And one thing we know, Wade is he's tough. He's going to keep coming. And like I said, you don't want to burn Bron and AD out so early in the playoffs because our journey is a championship. So, you know what I'm saying? My prediction, I think if Frank Vogel plays cards right, I think the Lakers can win in 5. I think Bron going to be focused. That lane going to be wide open for Bron. I hope Bron just take advantage of that and go to that basket. Don't bail him out with them jump shots, them fadeaways. Bron hit that basket every time he get that ball. LeBron need to come into this game on kill mode. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to get my team. Don't do that. Forget your teammates for right now. Don't come in the game and pass it. I want to get KCP warmed up. I want to get Danny Green warmed up. I want to get AD warmed up. You get that ball at the top of the key. If them guys not open, if Melo guard you one-on-one, you drive to that basket on them. If Nurkic come help, then you dish it to AD or you dish it to the open shooters. But you got to put pressure on them from the start. I don't want him to be passive and waiting and trying to get other guys involved. It's not like they outside shooters. Not AD, Danny Green and KCP. And JaVale McGee is a lob threat. So JaVale McGee is pretty much good. Doesn't matter. He get his how he get his. But Danny Green and KCP, I know we need them and stuff like that, but Bron had to be on kill mode. You had to set the tone. We had to hit them early. Don't even get them no confidence. Expose them early. Get Melo out the game quick. Get him out whoever guarding you, get them out the game quick. You go to that basket hard if you got the easy drop, or you go to that basket and you go to that line. Melo pick up 2 quick fouls, he out that game. Get him out of there. Don't play with him. Get them out of there. That lane is wide open. I watched a couple of Portland games. That lane is wide open. It's bad that we just don't have guys who could take advantage of that outside of Bron and Dion Waiters. J.R. Smith, he basically a spot shooter. He don't drive to the basket. KCP, Danny Green, Caruso, Quinn Cook, all them guys is just outside guys. That's the curse sometimes dealing with LeBron James teams. Because they be basically stationary guys just waiting on them for kickouts. And this series here is a blueprint where you could just keep driving to the basket, drawing foul. That lane is wide open. Guys, I just hope they see that lane is wide open and take advantage of that. So, and Lakers been getting a lot of disrespect in the media. I don't like. They saying that the Lakers gonna lose. Like, I think the Lakers done enough and have 2 of the top 5 players, and their bench ain't been terrible. It's been all right. It could be better. Markieff Morris I think he could step up in this series. But my thing is, I think the Lakers too much disrespect in the media. The number 1 seed got the top two of the five best players in the league. Good size. We like I said, all season been long to be disrespected and say we not favorite. I just think it's disrespectful. I hope all these guys take it to heart. And also, I want to call out Ticket TV. Like, I don't know if you guys familiar with him. He's a YouTuber. He makes his living off YouTube. That's how he get his money. You know, he make about 10 videos every day. You know, to get his YouTube money, whatever. But I think his channel, he's real disrespectful. You know, I saw something today. I had to watch it where he said Melo need to get a chance to prove that LeBron is done. He's so mad that the Lakers didn't sign Melo. He's supposed to be a Laker fan, which he's a fake Laker fan. Because there's no way a player you don't like, if they come to your team, you stop liking that team. Like, I can't think of a player in the NBA right now that I might not like. If they come to Lakers, I'm just to stop liking them. Like, that's just idiotic. And I found out something over, I can't remember where I saw it at, but it's a YouTube guy made a video. Ticket TV name is Christopher Moore. He's from Richmond, Virginia, and I think he went to Virginia Union College. This guy was a cold bum playing ball. I saw that. I looked him up. One thing said he's 6'7", 230 pounds. He got cut from the G League, never drafted. He was a bum, and the way he talks about players, he don't have a he should know. See, when Skip Bayless talk about players, he ain't play ball. When the guy who played basketball, you can't. Like, I play ball, so you'll never really see me go in and disrespect players like that. You know, because I didn't make it. You know, so I he played college ball, didn't make it. Thing he should have a level of respect if he wasn't that good. He disrespect Lonzo, called Lonzo a bum, and he is an absolutely bum basketball player. He haven't done anything. He's garbage. Y'all could look him up. Christopher Moore. He couldn't even make the G League. He played in like some Dominican, overseas in Dominican. And he was like a role player, bum bench warmer there in the Dominican League. To call someone a bum, then what I don't like about, like I said, I'm not here to really, I don't like disrespecting people. I don't really like be talking about other guys. But I just hate when people disrespect people like that. He be on his channel calling people bitch ass niggas, talking like he's tough. Like that, I think that's just out of line. Like, especially if you're making a living off YouTube. You post 10 videos a day. You got 4 or 5 different channels. You doing all this graphic stuff. You making a living off YouTube. That's your job. And to be alienating the people who watching you and disrespecting them. Like, one guy called this show, and he was basically saying, you know, like, yo, sometimes Braun, you know, you have to give Braun some props, this, that, and the third sometimes if he have a good game. Like, talking, you know, some sense. They was clowning him, talking about he a young guy and he don't know nothing, like disrespecting the guy on his opinion. And what he called him coon. Like, he called the guy coon because the guy like LeBron James. Like, it's very disrespectful. And, you know, you take it to another level when you disrespect guys like that. And I couldn't, me personally, I couldn't go for that. That's why I don't watch his channel like that. Every now and then, what happened, I had got a new phone, and I was, you know, I seen it. And I just watched it. I said, this is ridiculous. So he talked, called people bitch ass niggas, coons, and all type shit. And then you think about it, like, the way he disrespect Lonzo Ball, you taller than Lonzo Ball, you didn't make it. You can't do nothing with Lonzo. Nothing. You're not even nowhere near close to Lonzo. You're not better than nobody in that league. You're not better than nobody in the D League. You couldn't even make the G League team. You couldn't even make the G League team. And then you think about it, like, the way he disrespect Lonzo Ball, you taller than Lonzo Ball, you didn't make it. You can't do nothing with Lonzo. You're not even nowhere near close to Lonzo. You're not better than nobody in that league. You're not better than nobody in the D League. You couldn't even make the G League team. You couldn't even play regular overseas. You had to play in a Dominican, some bullshit. And you was garbage then. Like you went to Virginia, you from Virginia, whatever. Like come on. Like you have to be careful when you talk about people like that. Now the research is out, and come to find out, you played ball and you was a bum, and you caught everybody and their mother bums. This person not clutch. The way you talk aggressive. Like your analysis of the game, you're not giving people the true analysis of the game. When you break down games, you have to be fair. Like everybody know, I never was a Bron fan. Never. But he joined the Lakers. I got to roll with him. I'm not going to just not like the Lakers because he did and not want the Lakers to win a championship. Life is short. I could die the day of tomorrow. I want to see the Lakers win a championship. You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to wait till he retire, then come back on the Lakers. Like, I'd rather, then another thing, he keeps saying I'm a Laker fan, but he said Portland going to beat the Lakers. He talking crazy. Portland going to beat the Lakers, this, that, and the third. And I respect him more if he sit there and say, I'm not a Laker fan no more. Don't sit there and say you like it, because now what he doing, double dipping. If the Lakers win, he'll be like, well, I don't like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker fan, but I don't like the Lakers. You got some cushion there. But if they lose, you're going to kill him. He would rather, if you ask him, the Lakers, he would want the Lakers to lose. So how can you ever be a Laker fan and want them to lose? The only time I was rooting for the Lakers to lose when they were trying to get draft picks. That was it. Like the couple years when we was getting them young guys. And I want them to lose to get a good pick. That was it. Because we already wasn't good anyway. But right now, shit. Like I said, I ain't continue to talk too much about this dude. But this dude was bogged out. I don't know why he do that. And I lost a lot of respect for his basketball knowledge and different things like that. He's very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You got your face out there. You disrespecting dudes. You don't know who you may bump into. They know you, but you don't know them. And people out here is bugged out. You know, people, you don't know how you may offended somebody. And you don't know how they may be with 3 or 4 dudes, put the battery in their back. It ain't even worth it. Over some YouTube shit. You have to grow up, man. You're 38 years old, man. You're 38, man. You need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? You went to school. I'm pretty sure you're not no dumb dude. You know, you got a little sense. Break down the game the right way. If somebody disagree with you, if you want to make your point without calling people stupid. They don't know the game and you a coon, you bitch ass nigga and all this crazy shit. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that because I don't think you built like that. So stop it. You're not out here. 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 You're in the house all day, every day. All day, every day making videos. Come on now, so stop it, man. So I need you guys to subscribe. Y'all like this video. Hit that like button. You know, I'll be going live. Put that notification on. Y'all know how we do when I go live. Peace out.